Okay, so my final pick is something that I hate to admit. It's one of those as seen on TV. Okay, let's do this. The skin kissed. The skin kissed. Good to have on hand for those mornings when you're running a little bit of late. A little bit of late. Okay. And no, that myth about shaving, making your hair grow to blah, 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 blah. Hey guys, this is KarenO from KarenOBeauty, and today I'm going to be going through my top 5 picks for the month of June. These are 5 products that I just found myself grabbing or gravitating towards more often than not, and I think that they're products that you would want to know about. So, without further ado, let's move on to the picks. Okay, so my first product is totally weather related. The month of June, and even today, has been extremely hot in Toronto. Like today is 34 degrees Celsius. It's 40 with the humidex. That's pretty insane, especially when you want your makeup to look pristine. So my first product is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I have to tell you that I found myself using this setting spray as my primer more often than not. So when I use it as my primer, I literally will spritz it all over my face, let it dry, and then move on to doing my base makeup, my concealer, and my foundation. Then once that's in place, I will do another spritz of the Urban Decay and let that dry in. Sometimes I'll even take my beauty blender and I'll pounce in the Urban Decay All Nighter into my T-zone just to lock in those areas, because those are the areas where I will sweat most. And let me tell you, this stuff packs a punch. We all have known about it. I mean, this has been on the market for ages, and we know that this is will lock your makeup in place. But when you're dealing with a humidex of 40 degrees Celsius out there, this is the bad boy that you want on your side, and it totally keeps everything in place. Use it as your primer, then use it again after your foundation base, and then once all your makeup is complete, do a third spritz, and you will completely lock your makeup in, and your makeup will not budge, no matter how hot it is outside. The next product that I want to talk about is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. Now this is an oldie but a goodie. This has been on the market for quite some time, but I found myself using this a lot this month. And the reason being is this. I'm just gonna open it up. This foundation stick is perfect for my yellow undertone. I use Y405, and I understand that now, I've gotten a bit of a tan. Y405 is a bit light for me, but after I use my bronzer and contour, it's just right. I literally just will take this and mark my face and put on my stripes, and I will use a kabuki brush, and I would moisten this brush with a setting spray or a primer spray and just stipple that into my skin. And I find that this bad boy just looks so natural when it's on. Especially with the warm weather months, I just want to look very natural, and I don't want it to seem like my makeup is cakey. So I always turn to this. Not to mention, using this stick foundation has been extremely fast. So especially when I'm in a pinch and I'm running a little late in the morning, this is the bad boy that I'll reach for. Because again, as I said, draw the stripes on, grab my kabuki, moisten this bad boy, and just stipple it into my skin. And then I'm good to go. So great to have on hand for those mornings when you're running late. Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. The next product that I want to talk about, I picked up specifically for my JLo Met Gala look. It's MAC's blush in the color Copper Tone. And this is a beautiful blush that just complements a bronzy golden type of look. I was gonna say skin tone, but really it would complement any skin tone. I find that this blush just complemented the entire look, as well as it added a little bit of flush in my skin tone that, looks so natural. That's the best way to put it. this blush gave me, with my skin tone, a really nice and natural flush given in the summer months and my tan skin tone right now. So I'm gonna tell you that this is a great blush to have on hand for summer because it'll complement your sun-kissed look. It'll give you that very natural flush. Again, it's MAC and the color is Copper Tone. So number 4 on my top 5 list is a lipstick. This lipstick is from Makeup by Shayla's collaboration with ColourPop. It is the color Quickie. So I'm going to do a quick swatch on my arm so you can have a look at it. So it's a very nice neutral tone. It has a little bit of a pinky undertone, at least when it's over top my complexion. And you know, now that I have a bit of a tan, I find that it looks a little corally on me. I just use, you know, a dark lip liner. One of my favorites is MAC's lip liner in the color Cork. And I line my lips with that. I fill the center with this color and I'm good to go. It gives me a really nice, light, neutral look that's perfect for summer. I find that this lipstick goes with many different looks, whether it's, you know, a daytime look for work, or I'm just running out to the store to grab some stuff, or I can dress it up at night as well and just put like a really nice gloss over top. So I totally recommend this lipstick, not to mention that it has a very nice and creamy formulation. It doesn't dry, it's a matte formula. And as I mentioned before, it doesn't dry out, your lips don't get all cakey, and it totally lasts. So this is ColourPop's lipstick, a collaboration with Makeup by Shayla, and in the color Quickie, and it's my 4th pick. Okay, so my final pick, and I hate to admit it, it's one of those as seen on TV things. And, you know, I usually see those things and I'm like, yeah, they really don't work, but this one does. I actually saw Nabella do a review and I was like, I need that bad boy. So my final pick is by Finishing Touch, the Flawless Hair Remover Tool. This little apparatus that looks like a oversized lipstick. It has a cap, and you literally just take this and you run it along your face. There's like an on button here. It uses batteries, and then you just, once it's on, you run this along your face. I'm going to show you. So you just turn it around, and I'll do the motion without the sound or without it being on, but you just put it on your face and you just move it along in a circular motion like that. And this is amazing for me because I have PCOS, and one of the side effects of my PCOS is extremely bad facial hair. And it's so embarrassing to say, but I'm really self-conscious about it. And this little apparatus here allows me to deal with that problem on a daily basis. And I know you're thinking, oh my God, you have to do this every day, but it's not crazy. Like, I have facial hair, it's not that bad, it's not that much. This literally takes me minutes a day. I do this like in a span of 30 seconds to 1 minute every day. And I just run it along my face in a circular motion on either side. And I get all of the facial hair off. I make sure that it's totally trimmed. And then my makeup, just when I do apply my makeup, it goes on so smooth and so silky. And it's just amazing. And it feels so good. And, you know, I know you're probably like, okay, does this thing shave the hair off my face? And yeah, technically it does. It doesn't pull it off. It cuts the hair off your face. So I know what you're saying. Like, I know what you're totally thinking. You're thinking, this thing shaves hair off your face and the hair is going to grow back thicker. And I have to tell you that that is completely untrue. Your hair does not grow back thicker. What happens is when you shave the hair on your face, you cut the hair in a blunt motion. So when it grows back in such a way that the blunt end is what comes out, and that feels like it's thicker, but it's not. Your hair follicles are you still have the same number of hair follicles. That's exactly what's coming out. But this tool just makes the hair removal so easy. It's painless and it's so fast. And like I said, just for me and for my insecurities, I do this every day. It takes me about 30 seconds to a minute. I mean, if your hair growth is not as crazy as mine, or you feel a little more less self-conscious than I do about facial hair, you wouldn't have to do it as frequently. But I totally think that this is something to check out. I mean, I got it on Amazon for about $15, including shipping, and I totally think it's worth it. It's definitely, like, for me, it's been a lifesaver. Like, my face has never felt smoother, and I haven't, like, been more confident about my face, my makeup, and my facial hair since getting this. So this is by Finishing Touch, and it's the Flawless Hair Remover. Totally worth it. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 picks for the month of June. Those are just 5 products that I found myself grabbing more often than not. And I could see myself using them for quite a long time. I love them, and I hope that you love them too. Today we looked at the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Foundation, Max Blush in the color Copper Tone, Makeup by Shayla and ColourPop's collaboration lipstick in the color Quickie, and last but not least, the Finishing Touch Flawless Hair Remover. I really hope that you like these 5 picks, and I hope that I've inspired you to try them yourself. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button below. And if you like me and you want to see more from me, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'm sending love and light your way. Bye!